Alright, once again, this is my Zero blaster. There is a smaller version of this called the Zero launcher, but this doesn't cost much more than that, and this one shoots out larger rings of smoke. So yep, what this does is it shoots out rings of smoke, and the reason they form a ring is because of the toroidal vortex that is created, which I'll demonstrate in a minute. The smoke is made by heating up this fluid. This is the same type of fluid that is used to make smoke on stages for events like indoor concerts and things like that. So this chemical is purely water-based. It is non-toxic. The gun itself uses or runs on 6 AA batteries, and the reason it needs so many batteries is because it draws quite a bit of current to operate the heating element, which sits right at the bottom there. So before I demonstrate this, I'll just run through the controls. So over the back here, there is and get this in focus, there is a lever that basically adjusts the spring tension, so that it says faster, so that will make the rings of smoke shoot out quicker, and that will do the opposite. So there are several steps there. Okay, so let's leave it somewhere there for now. This trigger here shoots out the ring of smoke. What this does is it pulls back this plastic sort of a black plastic thingy that is spring loaded, and when this black plastic thing is released, it taps against the green membrane, and that kind of beats the smoke out. And as you just heard there, it makes a noise as well. This button here turns that space phaser kind of noise off, so that just shuts the noise off. That's the speaker where the noise gets produced. Okay, there are another 2 triggers here. The first one hits the heating element up, so when we press it, blue LED comes on. That tells us the heating element is turned on. The second trigger, which is this larger one here, that just pumps the smoke from the chamber where the liquid is heated into the firing chamber over here. Okay, so before I demonstrate this, I just want to say one more thing. If you open the battery compartment, you'll notice that there is a wire. See this red wire here? That wire taps the battery at the third battery. So it kind of taps the circuit halfway, and what this does is it supplies a lower voltage to the blue LED. Otherwise, six batteries would just be too powerful. They'll put out 9 volts and you damage the LED. Yeah, so the reason I said that is, the reason I pointed that out is because initially when I got this gun, what I did was I mixed old and used batteries in here, and funny enough, when you do that, the gun still works, but the LED won't light up when you pull this trigger, and the reason for that is the batteries where it's tapping the current from had a lower charge than the ones that were fresh batteries. Therefore, by pulling this trigger, all the current there wasn't sufficient to power the LED. So I'm going to demonstrate this now. So there's a little bit of liquid in the reservoir. Yep, there's still a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull the outer trigger first, the small one. Yep. Let me just focus this once more. Okay, if I pull this small trigger, you can see the blue LED lit, and the chamber is starting to fill with smoke. So we're meant to hold this down for 9 seconds. Okay, I'm going to stop about now. Now if I pull the outer larger trigger, it's going to fill the chamber, pump all the smoke into that chamber. So now I'm ready to fire. If I fire this, it shoots rings of smokes like that. So I'll do another one here. It's actually easier to see against a dark background. Okay, so let's try again. If I focus in the distance, if I fire it, okay, let's try this. I'm sorry I can't capture the rings of smoke more clearly, but it looks a lot better in real life. Okay, I'm just going to do one more against this dark green wallpaper. Let's just do the last one. Okay, that's it. That's the Zero Blaster. Now before I end the video, I'll show you the packaging. That's how it comes. zerotoys.com is the name of the company that makes this. And here, if you want to read how the vapor rings are produced, you can pause this video and read this. It should be sharp enough. And I'm going to end the video here. Right, yep, it says safe, non-toxic, water-based fluid. It also comes in a solid plastic color. The rest of them are apparently black light reactive. So presumably the LED in there is a bit ultraviolet or something like that. Alright, thanks for watching.